Well, folks, there is one clip from Walker, Texas Ranger that we've been holding back on. In fact, this is true. We've been afraid to show it.
Welcome to Mojo Core. And today we're looking at Conan O'Brien's funniest moments ever committed to the screen.
We'll be right back. Sit perfectly still. Only I may dance.
Number 20. Party Photos. Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Conan had some of the most memorable recurring bits in Late Night, from In the Year 2000 to casting for made-for-TV movies.
They just finished casting this show, and apparently they don't want anyone to know who's playing whom, but I found out. I actually wandered by the casting offices. I got the list of who's going to play who, and I'm going to tell you because it's a big scoop, and what do I care?
We especially loved it when Conan shared photos from his various parties. You can tell these were not real based on the shoddy backgrounds, amateurish photoshopping, and exaggerated expressions, but that only made these visuals funnier. Conan mugged in front of the camera with drummer Max Weinberg and announcer Joel Goddard. The two played fictionalized versions of themselves, with Max as a sleazebag and Joel as a straight-up weirdo.
Joel Goddard gave him something for after the concert. Max reminded Joel of his strict no condom policy. And, always good to have that sign hanging up on the wall.
Conan's descriptions of the photos were just as hysterical, often calling out how ridiculous he and his co-workers appeared. Of course, what we want to know is who was taking the photos. Is that where Andy went? Number 19. Dana Carvey's micro-impressions. Conan. For this appearance, the Saturday Night Live legend joins Conan O'Brien for a versatile segment.
Sean Connery is being asked whether he would like to vacation in Spain, okay? And he just says, yes.
He practically turns his time into a stand-up set with enough jokes to fill a full special. Carvey reminds everyone of his gift for impressions, never missing a beat with a wide variety of celebrity voices. These include funny interpretations of everyone from Sean Connery to Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders, this is new. Bernie Sanders on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. This is rigged. The whole system is rigged. The pirates aren't real.
The beauty of these routines is that the comedian only uses a few words at a time. Knowing when to step back and let his guest thrive, O'Brien lets the comic perform and provides some hearty laughs in the process.
I do Michael Caine in kindergarten.
Oh, yeah?
It's already funny. Why do we have to draw between two lines?
Number 18. Conan steps up to vintage baseball. Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Conan fares well in old-timey environments. This time, he goes back to 1864 to check out an authentic baseball scene. Well, authentic-ish. We learn that farmers are super into the sport, and Conan learns some 1864 baseball lingo.
First of all, a pitcher is called a hurler. Fans are cranks, rooters, birds, and bugs.
That's correct.
We also meet some of the team's biggest fans, like this woman who, despite Conan's best efforts, never breaks character. She even manages to break him.
Oh, there you go. He's a tailor. He makes clothes for the farmer. And what about you?
He's a farmer.
Farmer? And your father?
My father's passed.
Honestly, her commitment to the role creates the most hilarious back and forth. Of course, things reach a new level of unhingedness when Conan fully embraces the times and joins the game. We just hope the real 1864 team had someone like Conan to pump them up before a match.
Then take both hands and give you a massage just to loosen you up. Now, let's get back out there and show that other team why our life expectancy is only 39 years.
Number 17. Quackers. Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Conan is at his best when a bit goes completely wrong and he just rolls with it. Such was the case with a duck that Conan named Quackers on the spot. What started as a standard sketch sprang to life when Quackers entered. There wasn't anything particularly unique about this duck, but audiences instinctively respond to cute animals.
Should have had the duck at the end of the sketch, not the top. I can't stop looking at him. All right.
In another episode, Conan brought Quackers back simply to fill airtime. The routine purposely didn't seem to be going anywhere until Quackers defecated in front of the audience and tasted it. Conan reacted precisely how you would expect Conan to respond.
What the hell was that? I thought I was doing a nice thing. Let's just bring out... I thought this would be the one clean portion of our show.
Suddenly, Conan went from having little to work with to a lot. He ate it up, just as quackers ate feces. Number 16, playing detective to find a mug, Conan. Some of the funniest and most chaotic moments take place backstage at Conan HQ. Watching him hang out with the interns is a riot.
This guy was blown away that you know Conan. No, and you were like, he's very tall and he has a long stride.
Meanwhile, if we had our annual reviews with him, we'd probably look forward to them. And tell us you wouldn't get all Conan on your colleagues if you found out they were bogarting free food.
I was watching, we had closed circuit cameras watching. You came in the room and you went right for the cake. Other people kind of walked around shy. You went right for the cake and cut into it.
Still, perhaps nothing is funnier than his commitment to helping his assistant Sona track down her missing mug.
Did you take it?
I did not.
You're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
You took the mug.
Did not take the mug.
Took the mug.
Why would I take the mug?
Why did you take the mug?
Did not do it.
Okay, tell me you did it and I won't fire you.
Didn't do it.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna stick to your story.
While conducting his investigation, he ends up learning a lot about the people who work for him. Eventually, he tracks down the missing item, but there's an unexpected plot twist.
This is incredible. So you're clearly innocent. This isn't your fault. An intern brought it to you.
Correct.
And now it's my job to see that an unpaid intern is fired.
Is Sona grateful for the returned mug? Number 15, Adam Sandler interrupts Chris Farley, Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Among the brightest comedy stars of the 1990s, Chris Farley had a way of lighting up any room. This Late Night with Conan O'Brien appearance helps him do that while also capturing the performer at a career high point.
Do you think Newt Gingrich is going to make it? You think he's going to do a good job, as speaker? You think he's going to go all the way?
Conan, I'm not much of a reader.
He also fondly mentions an impression of Newt Gingrich and reveals his lack of knowledge about real politics. After the conversation steers towards his love life, Farley tries to woo an audience member.
You sure are pretty. My name's Chris Farley from movie Tommy Boy.
His comedic timing makes this awkward moment really memorable, but there are even more surprises in store. Adam Sandler bursts in like a jealous lover, prompting some amazing reactions from his counterpart.
It's not right, Chris. Adam, it's not what you think. You and all these hot tamales, remember this, Chris? I saw the skid stains in your underwear.
It's ultimately a quick skit that is absurd in the best possible way. Number 14, Conan interrogates Pierre Bernard, Late Night with Conan O'Brien. When you work with Conan O'Brien, even the most unlikely individuals can become stars. Pierre Bernard is a graphic designer by day, but by night, Conan gave him a recliner of rage.
This is the most powerful nation on Earth. Can't we figure out a way to refrigerate Malamars properly?
With Bernard regularly appearing in sketches, Conan thought it would be funny if the crew went to his house and looked at his collectibles. For all the absurd things Bernard had done for the show, this is where he drew the line. To Conan, this could only mean one thing. Pierre is a serial killer. Interviewing the Stargate fan, Conan attempted to coerce a confession out of Bernard.
Care to take exception to the fact that I called you a killer, a murderer?
Putting words in his mouth and incorporating creepy music, their sit-down is as chilling as it is silly. Bernard remains at large. Number 13, Liz's ex-boyfriend, 30 Rock. With Conan's original late-night show taping at 30 Rockefeller Plaza, it seemed inevitable that he would drop by Tina Fey's sitcom. One episode revolves around Fey's Liz Lemon trying to get a whacked-out Tracy Jordan ready for an interview with Conan, who already had one disastrous experience with the comedian.
All right, that's great, Tracy. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
As humorous as Conan's scenes are with Tracy, the real gold is his dynamic with Liz. In the show's universe, Conan and Liz used to be an item. You learn little about their romance, but you can tell there were hard feelings. In another episode, a flashback reveals that they never consummated their year-long courtship.
We dated for a year. We were gonna lose our virginity to each other. Now I'll never lose it.
Conan is married now, although he's apparently still a virgin in the show's canon. Number 12, Conan kills some time. Late Night with Conan O'Brien.
We have no writers and we have an hour show, a 1-hour show to do every night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start by talking about my beard.
Moments like this make us wish Conan O'Brien was still on late night. During the 2007-2008 writer's strike, the host, an adept writer himself, sought to highlight how important writers are by deliberately letting the show go off the rails.
Nothing would end this strike faster. The producers, the studio heads would see that. Give the writers whatever they want. Make that ass stop dancing.
Both admirable and hysterical, O'Brien decided to showcase something he would do during rehearsals. He took off his wedding ring and spun it on his desk. Conan gave us a rundown of the stakes at play and the obstacles he had to overcome, like a slanted surface, to try and break his record of 41 seconds.
I know ring spinning 41. Pretty good.
While maybe he didn't win the Great Wedding Ring Spinning Contest of 2008, he somehow warmed our hearts and tickled our funny bones.
36 seconds!
Number 11. Becoming a driver instructor alongside Ice Cube and Kevin Hart. Conan. How many people can say their bosses taught them how to drive? Fewer can probably say they were instructed by Conan, Ice Cube, and Kevin Hart. It's a recipe for chaos, as the latter two bring profanity-fueled road advice that would be better left at the curb.
That's ridiculous. Here's a penny.
There you go. Is this person cutting you off?
Roll down that window and throw a penny out the window.
What's going on?
Roll the window, throw a penny, throw a penny, go! You just dropped it.
For instance, we don't imagine many driving lessons include stopping off for recreational supplies, although it makes Hart's chat with the cop that much funnier.
What I learned is that Jesus once walked on water. I don't know where I'm going with this, guys.
By the end, wrapping up at Popeye seems like the only logical conclusion. This isn't the only time the trio gets in a car together. And honestly, the fact that it didn't blow up like other famous car segments is a comedic injustice.
Wait a minute. Where's the brown paper bag, man? Come on, you don't just get it out of brown. Where's the brown paper bag? I
No,
put it in a brown paper bag. Damn, I can't drink this.
You didn't say anything about a brown paper bag.
Number 10. Addressing Harvard class. Thomas Francis O'Brien, Conan's father, was a professor at Harvard Medical School. Conan also attended Harvard, naturally choosing a different career path than his dad. In 2000, Conan returned to his alma mater to address the graduating class.
15 years ago, I sat where you sit now. And I thought exactly what you are now thinking. What's going to happen to me? Will I find my place in the world? Am I really graduating a virgin?
Conan seized this moment to read the commencement speech he never got to share. Reflecting on his college days, Conan delivered his trademark self-deprecating humor while also taking playful jabs at the university itself. Life after Harvard isn't as glamorous as it seems. Conan detailed his post-grad struggles, but the speech builds to an inspiring climax as he quotes a review that praised him as a comedic genius.
Somehow, Conan O'Brien has transformed himself into the brightest star in the late-night firmament. His comedy is the gold standard, and Conan himself is not only the quickest and most inventive wit of his generation, but quite possibly the greatest host ever. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2000, I wrote that this morning.
Although it turned out Conan wrote that himself, he got his point across. Failure is part of success. Number 9. Reacting to Pale Force. Late Night with Conan O'Brien. In the 2000s, comedian Jim Gaffigan collaborated with cartoonist Paul Noth to make an animated web series, Pale Force. Gaffigan voiced himself and a high-pitched Conan, who team up to fight crime with their paleness and laser-shooting nipples.
But if it wasn't you saying those things, who was it? I don't know, little buddy. I don't know.
Warning, 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 warning.
Conan, save yourself.
Warning.
Okay.
The cartoon was basically an excuse for Jim to troll Conan, depicting him as cowardly, weak, not very bright, and a pants wetter. While Pale Force was funny, the real Conan's reactions were priceless. Against his better judgment, Conan repeatedly invited Jim back to share new episodes. While Conan was always a good sport, that doesn't mean he didn't call Jim out over his portrayal. Even on Conan's own show, it felt like Gaffigan had more control whenever he showed up armed with another Pale Force.
It was Charlie Brown, Lucy, and the football over and over and over
amazing.
again. It was really fun. Nice to take that trip down humiliation lane.
Number 8. Crashing the Emmys, the 58th Primetime Emmy Awards. Conan has become the Academy's go-to Oscar host in recent years. The Emmys previously proved that Conan was up to the task. After the Osbournes helped him get ready in 2002, Conan Conan topped himself at the 2006 Primetime Emmys.
Are you headed to Los Angeles for the Emmys, Mr. O'Brien?
That's right. I'm hosting. It's my second time.
Are you nervous?
Nervous? What could possibly go wrong?
The show's opening was both a celebration and a satire of the past year in television, with Conan crash landing on a familiar island. Conan isn't the only one who can't believe Lost wasn't nominated, but he has other mysteries to solve, like what's in the hatch. Turns out it's an entrance to Dunder Mifflin. Making his way to the ceremony, Conan also encounters Jack Bauer, Dr. House, and Tom Cruise in Stan's closet. Conan can't seem to catch a break, although Chris Hansen catches someone.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Oh, God. Okay, now what you think?
Number 7. Full Housing, Late Night with Conan O'Brien. For a period in 2007, Conan took his show to San Francisco. He found the time for some sightseeing and people watching.
You're excited about the show?
Yeah.
Are you gonna watch the show?
Yeah, I watched the show, yeah.
Is he lying to me or is he telling the truth, you think? He's telling the truth, right?
Oh, I think so.
But there's a particular landmark that Conan is most interested in visiting, the Full House house. Conan not only tracks down the historic house used for the sitcom's exterior shots, but someone is waiting inside. It's Danny Tanner himself, Bob Saget, who's still living there more than 10 years after the series ended. He tags along with Conan as they recreate the Full House intro, complete with theme song and title cards. Saget also shows that he is not as family-friendly as his character.
So what else is there to see in San Francisco, Bob?
There's so much here, Conan. There's the Exploratorium, there's the Japanese Tea Garden, there's the Palace of Fine Arts, there's the DeYoung Museum, there's the Opera House, there's the Symphony, and then there's this place, the Mitchell Brothers Live Sex Theater.
Forget Fuller House, this is the revival that we deserved. Number 6. Norm Macdonald roasts Courtney Thorne-Smith, Late Night with Conan O'Brien. When Norm Macdonald came on a talk show, there was no telling what he would say or do. This made for great television, such as this highlight from Late Night with Conan O'Brien.
Can you put the picture up of Carrot Top again, just so we can all see him? Oh, there it is again, yeah. All right. Okay.
Wait a minute, she left Melrose Place to do a movie with Carrot Top?
The comedian uses every opportunity to butt into the interview with his trademark humor. He even finds time to bash Courtney Thorne-Smith's career choices.
Really? I know what it's going to be called.
Yeah, what's that?
If it's got Carrot Top in it, you know what a good name for it would be?
What's that, Norm?
Box Office Poison.
The segment also includes him making fun of her movie with the comedian Carrot Top, with a moment that ranks among McDonald's finest one-liners.
Chairman of the board.
Oh, all right. Do something with that, you freak.
I bet the board is spelled B-O-R-E-D.
O'Brien can't stop the train before it goes off the tracks, and we thank him for it. Number 5. Conan Creating the Heat, Hot Ones. Apparently, O'Brien was a hot commodity among Hot Ones fans, and he was determined to bring the heat.
It's got to build. It's starting to build right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's building.
Yeah. And it's kind of not going to stop.
No, this isn't going to stop.
But that's okay.
Indeed. The show has seen its fair share of wild reactions, but O'Brien's take is arguably the Matasano's hot sauce of the entire series. At first, he questions if his Irish taste buds can handle it.
I don't think there's a wing here that I can't eat like it's ice cream. I seriously, I don't think there's a wing on this table that I cannot devour like it's Cool Whipped Cream.
Yet he confidently powers through, essentially turning every moment into the Conan show. However, things truly go off the rails when the heat starts to get to him.
I don't have a lot of regrets in my career. Pouring this onto the wing.
Right.
And then licking it off.
And
in retrospect, I bet you it's good footage.
No, yeah, it's good.
But,
it's good TV.
I'm starting to feel some sensation.
From then on, everything descends into anarchy. It definitely brings a whole new meaning to masking your pain with humor. It's a meme-worthy level of unhinged, and we are very here for it.
I'm not
you didn't come up with one wing that had any effect on Conan, because he's here to stay. Ah-woo! Ah-woo!
Number 4, Conan Runs, The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien. Conan's tenure as The Tonight Show host deserved a much longer run. How long? However long it takes to run from New York to Los Angeles. Conan has experience on that front, opening his first Tonight Show episode with this pre-taped bit.
Build set, write jokes, get dressed, brush teeth, check, move to LA.
Ready to make his debut, Conan realizes he forgot to do one tiny thing: move across the country. Unable to catch a cab to the airport, Conan runs from the Big Apple to Tinseltown, passing through a few other states. The accompaniment of Cheap Trick's Surrender gives the montage an epic sentiment, but the segment builds to a classic Conan punchline as he realizes his keys are back in New York. That's still not going to stop Conan, although NBC's incompetence might. Number 3, blowing the budget, The Tonight Show with Conan O'Brien. In 2009, Conan succeeded Jay Leno as host of The Tonight Show. But in a surprising turn, NBC reinstated Leno the next year. It was a PR nightmare from start to finish.
You know, I know you meant well, but I had The Tonight Show for 10 minutes and you just ate into my time.
We'll give you time.
This is all the time I have. Knock it off!
Still, Conan was determined to leave his mark, and it would cost NBC a lot.
I do it, and they have to pay for it. So, for the rest of the week, we're going to introduce new comedy bits that aren't so much funny as they are crazy expensive.
With nothing to lose, he decided to go all out and blow the budget. Until this moment, we didn't even know we needed to see a Bugatti dressed as a mouse with the Rolling Stones blaring in the background.
Is this appropriate music for a car that looks like a mouse? No! Does it add anything at all to this comedy bit? No, it doesn't. Is it crazy expensive to play on the air?
The whole stunt reportedly cost $1.5 million. But can you really put a price on this level of wild entertainment? It is pure, unadulterated hilarity, and we are here for every penny spent.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Total price tag for this comedy bit, $1.5 million.
Number 2, Paul Rudd's prank, Various. This might be the longest-running prank in talk show history. At the very least, it's one of the funniest gags in the history of Conan O'Brien's television career.
Didn't see it going that way.
There's a lot of surprises in the last episode. And
Wow.
It was pretty emotional. I mean, as you could see, Matthew Perry was in a wheelchair for the last show.
Paul Rudd's guest spots almost always include a moment for him to show off his latest film. Instead of promoting the movie, he plays a clip from the E.T. ripoff Mac and Me.
You've been showing that stupid clip on my show.
Thank you. Thank you.
For, I think, 15 years. It's from a movie called Mac and Me.
It's such a ridiculous scene that it always gets a laugh no matter how many times it plays. Rudd's dedication to the bit never ceases to impress after all these years, turning a funny premise into a legendary piece of O'Brien's legacy.
So you can see why it bombed.
I didn't think. Whoever dies first, you have to do that at the other one's funeral.
Yeah.
Number 1, Walker Told Me, Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Before we watched out-of-context clips from old TV shows on YouTube, Conan O'Brien arguably started the trend with his giant lever. He could only play clips from one TV show, however, Walker, Texas Ranger, starring Chuck Norris.
All I have to do is pull the Walker Texas Ranger lever, and we're immediately treated to a Walker Texas Ranger clip.
While the random clips brought us no shortage of unintentionally hilarious moments, one stands out above all others. It features a young Haley Joel Osment just 2 years before The Sixth Sense. What starts as a charming exchange abruptly takes a dark turn as Osment's character says,
Walker told me I had AIDS.
And that's where the clip ends. Conan appears mortified that he ever pulled the lever, walking off into the distance as he rethinks his life. You might not be proud of yourself for laughing, but this clip gets us every time. What's your favorite Conan O'Brien moment? Let us know in the comments.